Evening, how we doing? Hello YouTube. The shave for tonight is Wickham's English Rose, which is pink rose, red rose, geranium, grass, wood and spice. I think as I said notes on the top of my head. Stock Wickham ingredients list. Pause it if you want to read it. The brush, Badger Maseto 24mm super high density, which has been soaking for a while. The razor is the Tatara Masamune, but in a different configuration from the last shave. The last shave I used a solid bar with the Masamune cap, which had a 0.63 blade gap and a negative blade exposure of minus 0.13 millimeters. Today we're using the open comb Masamune plate, which has a blade gap of 0.73 millimeters, so it's a tenth of a millimeter larger blade gap, and with the Masamune cap it has a negative blade exposure of 0.1 millimeters. Got me notes, you see. However, we're using the Nodachi cap with the open comb tonight, so it has a positive blade exposure of 0.05 millimeters. So that's the blade gaps, the blade exposures and everything else discussed. The blade, Gillette red stainless, third use. I'll get that loaded up now. Looking at the two caps with switching between them, you can't tell the difference. Same design on the top with the bars to hold the blade. So obviously this top cap would generally come with the Nodachi razor, unless you do a custom order from Tatara. You can get the Masamune with, you can get this razor with both base plates. The Masamune, that is, with the open comb and the solid bar. But it's not cheap, it's 440 euros at this moment in time. So it's not, it's a considered purchase. You can also get the Nodachi with the open comb and solid bar plates, and that again is 440 euros. I'm not sure if you could buy the set that I've got on loan on the pass round, i.e. one handle, two base plates, four base plates, two top caps. I'm not sure if that's readily available from Tatara. English Rose, oh yeah, it's called English Rose, isn't it? Yes it is, English Rose. Lovely scent. It's not a straight up rose like Martin de Candra, with the different rose scents and a bit of geranium, the wood, the grass and the spice. It just pulls it all together nicely. I guess this tub's and some samples taken from it. I think Craig might have got some from this one. Can't remember, but it's a bit bubbly in the bottom, but it'll be fine. Right, I'm gonna speed through the lathering process with a bit of video editing. Almost there. I could probably get more water into it, but Dave Phelps thinks I spend too long lathering up, even though for me it's probably the most enjoyable part of the shave. You spend too long lathering. No point making a crap lather. There's no point spending having £100 razor, £100 brush, a £30 soap, then making a crap lather and hoping for a good shave. Because one of those parts isn't going to work very well, in my opinion. If it's not hydrated, it don't get used. So, Tatara Masamune open comb with the Nodachi base plate. It doesn't feel like there's blade in it, despite it being, was it 0.05mm positive exposure. That's a bit like me dropping my trolleys at the moment, isn't it, and showing you my knob. It would be a bit of a positive exposure, but you wouldn't be able to see it. I've got 2 days growth, by the way. I'm going to try and shave every 2 days while I've got this. Like I said in the last video, maybe not every video will be shaved. Every shave will be videoed. We have visitors for the weekend, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to squeeze one in. Hopefully be able to squeeze one out at some point, but might not struggle to squeeze one in. So in this configuration, this razor still feels extremely smooth. Obviously with the standard base plate top cap on, it would have less bit of lead exposure, so it'll be even smoother. Exposure wise, this is about the same as numbers anyway, blade gap wise. I think the Outlaw is 0.72 from Alpha or Executive Shaving, or to anywhere you buy them from. This is 0.73. The weight of that razor I think is spot on. I think it would be too light in aluminium. That's 50 grams, 2 ounces. I think in aluminium it may well be too light. I was going to use the solid bar for it that I used in the last video for this one, but there's no point, I've already used it, so switch up to the open comb. And see how we get on. You know there's a blade there, but it doesn't feel like it's going to cut you. feels extremely safe. Despite having no grip knurling, the handle is plenty grippy with the dots. If you get bored, you can always get a pencil and then just join them up while you're shaving. Yeah, I think we'll just jump straight to the Nodachi solid bar next time with the Nodachi set up as the next shave, I think. So you know what's coming, you don't have to watch the end, do you? To all the new subscribers, or the few who have recently subscribed, hello. I need to head shave as well sometime. You can feel the fact it's got more blade exposure than the solid bar with the Nodachi cap on it, with the Masamune cap on it, and its standard configuration. Like I said, the shaving angle is 24 degrees, I think it is. They recommend. So 0, 90, 45, 24, so it's quite shallow. Do that again. 0, 90, half of that is about 45, half of that again is 24, roughly. So it's not as steep as some razors. Done. Face wash time. That's better. Brush is dry. Right. Silly, childish, but funny. Never mind. Right. Be serious. Don't stop it. It's YouTube. For fuck's sake. Right. Post shave is going to be. A while ago I made some two-phase aloe vera, no, witch hazel, I think I put aloe vera in there as well, and some yeah, oil of some description, can't remember what it was. It was, yes, a bit of argan oil. And when it separates, it looks like Nivea toothpaste, but when you give it a shake and splash, as I call toothpaste. Oh yeah, there's alcohol in there as well. Oh, that's got a sting to it. It's actually surgical spirit that I used just for that. You're alive feeling. Right. Wickham's English Rose. Superb summer scent, but I'm not a great believer in scents being seasonal. Use what you like when the hell you like. Maseto 24mm super high density. The reason I don't have a chubby badger brush in the house, purely that brush there. That's how highly I rate that brush and that knot. The blade, third use now, Gillette stainless red, and the razor was the Masamune from Tatara with the Nodachi top cap and the open comb base plate. So 0.73mm blade gap and 0.05mm positive exposure. The two shaves now, when I've been cooling off with, splashing off with cold water, it feels like there's a little bit of irritation just on the neck. There's not. I wonder if maybe he's applying a bit too much pressure with the razor being light, with it being titanium. That's roughly the same sort of weight as my timeless aluminium. I think that's 45 grams. That's came in at 49 grams the other day. 4 grams. There's 25 grams to an ounce for our American cousins across the pond. So 4 grams is a sixth of an ounce. Yeah. But very good razor. No issues with the grip on the handle with the dots. I think with the solid bar and this top cap, even with the open comb, that falls right into a lot of people's sweet spots. It will probably even fall even more into it in its standard setup with a standard top cap, because then you would have you would still have a negative exposure with the Masamune top cap on the open comb. Minus 0.1mm was the solid bar, it's minus 0.13mm, and the blade gaps slightly larger, 1/10 of a millimetre, 6.3 and 7.3. Anyhow, we're done. Enough waffle. If you want to listen to waffle, go watch Kevy. Right, we're done. Thanks. Any questions, comments or anything else, leave them below. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. Sorry, Kev.